Hi, welcome back to 20 Acres to Home. Today I'm going to be building a cold frame. So in our cool temperate climate here in central West Victoria, we get frosts generally up until the end of October. So to get a start on our tomatoes and frost tolerant plants like that, I'm going to build a cold frame. So I don't have any plans. I'll be doing this as I go. So I'll make a few mistakes, but we'll see how we go. We're using scrap wood that I've got around the property here. So I haven't gone and bought anything except some hinges. That's the only thing I bought for this. The rest is all old pallet wood, other scrap wood that's been laying around that I de-nailed. I've got a piece of Corflute perspex here that I'll use for the lid to allow the sun through. That's something I've had for quite a while. We had it in an old house we had using as temporary windows, so we use that as the lid for the cold frame. And this will determine the size of the cold frame. I'm not going to cut the Corflute, so we'll just cut the timber to suit that. One thing I should have checked first is make sure that the timber was the same level. Cut some sides. there's the lid. All done. Put that aside, we'll make a box. So again, I'm just using some scrap timber that was around the property here to make the box. The box won't have a bottom on it, it'll just be the four sides. There'll be a bit of an angle on the top just to give it a bit more sun. Use this timber here again. It's old pallet boards or something that was laying around the property. It was here when we actually got here. So the overall size of the box will be 625mm by 1195mm. Because this will be sloped from the back to the front, I need a narrower piece for the front, just to give me that height difference from the back two boards. So basically the back two boards will stack like that. That'll form the back of the cold frame. And then the front boards, since this is cut down, will be that height. So it'll give me probably about 60 to 80 millimeters of height difference back to front, which should be enough. Then I just need to cut the side pieces on a bit of an angle as well, and I'll probably do that with a handsaw. It's only pine, so it won't be too hard to cut with a handsaw. Extra set of hands is always helpful. Another set of hands. 2 more hands. That's the back side made up. These are set in a little bit so the sides can sit in there and they'll be screwed into that side. So they all make up the front. There's the front. I'll set up for the sides. I'll have to cut those at the angle. So next I'll just set up so I can cut the angles. So it'll be going from there up to here. I'll just mark them out and then I'll cut them with the handsaw. As you can see, I've made this today with pretty much scrap timber that anyone can get from anywhere, old pallets. Just make sure they're heat treated pallets and not chemical treated. You can tell that it'll have a HT stamped on there somewhere for heat treated. That just means it's been treated with heat and not chemicals. that's basically how it works. You just sit on there, or screw the hinges on. You got to open it up, get in there. Now, the edges here, I could finish off. I want to put a strip around the edges there. Not concerned. So pretty much the only thing I bought for this project is a set of hinges. I bought galvanised, so they're about $1 more than normal zinc plated hinges, but just wanted the cheapest hinges I could find that would do the job. Okay, one thing I've noticed, so I would have bought butt hinges for this, but I couldn't find any in galvanised, any zinc plated. So I've got a little bit sitting up here. So I actually want to drill one more hole. There's no holes down in this section here, so I want to drill one more hole in here, which I'll do. And I'll bend this top bit over, I think, rather than trying to cut it off or anything like that. I'll just bend it over. Butt hinges will go straight on, no problem. A little bit of a speed bump, but all good. We'll get it sorted. Jobs like this, it's really good to have a set of quick grips like this. It can really help keep the job safe. Stop things spinning out of your hand and cutting your hand. I'm going to use some longer screws on the back side, so just to give it a bit more strength. You could use those, that wouldn't be a problem. This will go right through the back. Let me turn it around so you can see. Okay, so I've just bent those. I'm just going to put these on each end. I'll use the bigger screws, probably just in the bottom one there, I'd say. So I'm lining it up with the timber that I put inside supporting. I'm going to put it around the middle of that. Again, doesn't need to be perfect. Just going to give that bit more strength. So on hotter days, because we do get warmer days leading up to when we plant these out, but just to hold this up slightly. So I could jam something under there, but the risk is when I'm not around it could drop down. So I'm just going to put some sort of bracket there that'll just hold it up. So I'll just work out whereabouts I want this so that this can swivel around. It'll be up high enough. I'm going to actually put this on the front. All part of the journey. That's better. If you want to open it higher, you can use a higher strap, whatever you've got. So there it is, cold frame built, all in about probably 2 hours I think it was, all from scrap, stuff that I had laying down except a couple of pairs of, or one pair of hinges, and all the rest is just stuff that I had here, all stuff that you can easily salvage on your own. And if you didn't have the screws, they're cheap to buy as well. So again, I used a drop saw, but you could use hand tools, whatever you've got available. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next video, we'll pot up some seedlings or some seeds, get some seeds started here, and see how that goes.
Thanks for watching today's video. Please share, like, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you again next time with 20 Acres to Home.